Good afternoon. This is Shri here, and I'm here to do the NFL Week 2 preview. Sorry, it is a little late because we just have about 40 minutes before the Sunday slate of games kick off. So, as we already know, the Thursday game ended in Eagles prevailing over the Vikings. The Vikings are now 0-2. The Eagles had a much better showing than their first game, even though they won the game. The Vikings are definitely in a hole right now with the 0-2, and they have a long way to climb in that division. So let's quickly go through the games today. We have the Ravens and Bengals. It's a must-win for the game for the Bengals. Joe Burrow coming off a sub 100-yard passing really has a lot of work cut out for him. The Ravens are a little down on the running back. I think they did lose J.K. Dobbins for the rest of the season, but I do feel that the Bengals would come up with the win. Important division game. The next one is a Lions versus Seahawks. The Seahawks lost to the Rams in the first game, coming off, and Lions are coming off an amazing road victory over the Chiefs. So I do feel that this is a home game. Lions will prevail over the Seahawks. Then we have Colts and Texans. That's a home game for Texans. Colts had a lot of chances against last week against the Jaguars, but I do think that this is a pick'em game. I feel that the Colts may come back with a road victory over the Texans. Then we have the Bears and Buccaneers. The Bears are in a spiral. I mean, they had all their chances to beat the Green Bay Packers without Aaron Rodgers, but Jordan Love really played well. I have a feeling that the Bucs, they're playing at home. It's a home game. And Baker Mayfield and the Bucs, their defense is pretty good, and I think the Bears will struggle. I feel that the Buccaneers could be 2-0 in their own division. Then we have a very important matchup game. It was the almost like a rematch of the AFC divisional match against last year, the Chiefs and Jaguars. This time the Chiefs are traveling to the Jaguars. I feel that the Chiefs will come up with the road victory. I mean, I don't see them going down to 0-2. So that'll be a road win for the Chiefs. Then we have the Packers and Falcons. It's an interesting game. The Packers are indeed playing well. I actually am calling for Packers to beat the Falcons on the road, even though it's a 1 o'clock game. It's in a dome. Jordan Love should have a pretty good outing against the Falcons. Then we have an important game for the Bills. They are 0-1. They faced the Raiders, the 1-0 Raiders. The Raiders came back with a big victory over the Denver Broncos. So I feel that this is a home game for Bills, and I don't think they will disappoint. Josh Allen and the Bills will prevail against the Raiders to get their first win of the season. Then we have the Chargers and Titans. I mean, this is a tough game, but I do think that the Chargers are coming all the way from the West Coast. Usually when a West Coast team comes all the way to the East Coast, they don't do well. But I have a feeling that the Chargers will get the road win over the Titans, and the Titans will go to 0-2. And that doesn't bode well. Then we have the 49ers and Rams. The Rams actually surprised me last week with a win against the Seahawks, but the 49ers have way too much firepower. I have a feeling that 49ers on the road, they will beat the Rams. And I think there are a lot of 49er fans which will be traveling for that game. So I feel that the 49ers, with their solid defense and an amazing good offense with Brock Purdy and the rest of them, will win on the road. Then we have the Giants and Cardinals. This is a game of two bad teams, and the Giants are going on the road. I have a feeling I want to pick the Giants, but I'm going to pick the Cardinals, and the Giants were dropping the Giants to 0-2. Then we have a very important road game for the Jets going all the way to the Cowboys. Even though Zach Wilson and the Jets came up with the victory, Cowboys have too much firepower. Their defense is one of the best defense in the league, and I think they'll easily prevail over the Jets. Then we have the Commanders and Broncos. I have a feeling that the Commanders are actually surprised me, even though I've not been up on them. But the Broncos, it's actually at Mile High City. I think the Broncos will come up with the victory. Russell Wilson and Sean Payton will figure out a way. Then we have the game that interests me, Dolphins and Patriots. I have a feeling that the Patriots will get their first home win, also then the first win of the season. I think Mac Jones played well. Hopefully the offensive line can play better. But even though Dolphins have a lot of firepower, I do feel that the Dolphins and the Patriots match up well with the Dolphins. Then we have the Browns and Steelers. The Browns surprised me by beating the Bengals. I have a feeling that it's a Monday night game for Steelers, and they will not disappoint. I think I picked the Steelers to beat the Browns. So with that, we end the week 2. Thank you so much for listening.